Employment fraud tops the list of the riskiest scams targeting consumers in 2018. First on CBS This Morning, a new report by the Better Business Bureau says job scams made up just over 9% of the total. Anna Werner shows us how one man became a victim and is now paying the price. And a good morning.
Good morning. And you know, the Better Business Bureau doesn't just look at how often a scam happens. Now they look at how susceptible you might be to a particular scam and how much you could lose. A Montana man found out the answers to both those questions, and they weren't good.
Brad Helding wanted some extra work, so he posted his resume on some job sites and soon got an email from a company calling itself Delta Express Couriers.
We found your resume, and we think we would like to talk to you about a position that might fit what you're looking for.
The job? An offer to work from home as a purchase clerk, buying electronics in large quantities, then shipping them to the company's clients, mostly overseas. The company told him since Montana has no sales tax, they'd save money running the purchases through him.
I would be shopping locally or online for phones, computer parts, laptops.
The job paid over $72,000 a year plus bonuses.
It certainly sounded very appealing to me at the time.
And Helding says he did his research, checking the company's website and Sacramento location.
It all seemed, up front to me.
So he filled out tax and employment forms, and when this offer letter arrived, he signed it. The company then sent him $2,000, so he bought iPhones at this Best Buy and shipped them off as instructed. He says for the next batch of purchases, the company told him to temporarily use his own credit card, but provided bank account and routing numbers he could use to reimburse himself for those expenses. It worked until he called his card company a few weeks later.
She says, well, I need to tell you that account is stolen, and you are not authorized to make payments from that account.
And when he called Delta Express, he only got this automated message.
Thank you for calling Delta Express Couriers. Please leave us a message with your name and telephone number, and we will return your call during normal business hours.
It turned out all the transactions were fraudulent, including that original $2,000 payment. Now Brad Helding is out what he paid for the electronics, over $35,000.
It was a horrible, horrible feeling.
He's one of thousands of Americans who fall for employment scams. The Better Business Bureau's Melissa Trumpauer.
Scammers definitely use at-home opportunities because they know a lot of people are looking for that opportunity.
So in Brad's scam, do we know who did it?
I don't believe we know who did it right now.
Adam Levin's company CyberScout has been looking into Helding's case, which he says shows indications of criminal syndicates.
Because they're laundering money. They have to find a way to launder the money. So they come up with all these different scams in order to do it effectively, because they've got to end the trail.
So they get him to buy $30,000 worth of electronics. Then they go and sell the $30,000 of electronics, and they've got clean money.
So now the money's clean. It's been laundered.
Money that Helding now owes.
I'm not a stupid person. I've got an education. I've been around the world. And I thought, my God, what have I done? What have I fallen for?
We found the real Delta Express Couriers went out of business several years back. Work-at-home job scams are extremely common, and the BBB says you should be very, very careful about them, especially if the company contacts you, as they did in this case.
So he has no recourse in order to get
There's no recourse because his credit card company, American Express, told him, you made the charges. It's not like somebody stole your card and made charges where they wipe them out. He made the charges, and so now he's trying to get a payment plan.
I could see why he fell for it, though, if they send you $2,000 and you cash it and you think, okay, this has got to be legit. He says, I'm not a stupid person. I see why he fell.
They set the hook.
Yes, exactly.
But it was all fraudulent.
Good to know that. Anna, thank you.
Thank you, Anna.